And they go like, nah, this guy is fucking chill as fuck. Philippines, Brazil, Indonesia. Who is next? There's one other country that's really big right now. It's land of the free America. Have to say it like that. It's right now getting the most budget on iOS. And what we also have is India. How many installs in a year? This year we will get between 10 and 100 million installs. Unknown artist. Wait a minute. You say, I remember you eating broccoli in your streams, but wait a minute. So you know Athena and you play Hero Wars? You didn't play Clash of Streamers? Come on, man, you gotta download that shit. I made that game myself. With my blood and sweat. Try it out. Weren't you getting super cheap installs for like 3 cents? Oh, we stopped that because these cheap installs was just to increase the download counter. Now we're only targeting expensive installs. We're spending $30,000 a day and get 30 to 40K installs a day. Athena, I had 21 discount points. I get 5 from the event. Now I only have 1. Why? HD gaming or not? Because you spent them? There you are. You're VIP 3, bro. So you did spend. Is that you? Pretty dank, yo. Can I check your VIP? No, I cannot check your VIP. You can actually check it in your history. I don't know if I can check your history myself. Can I? No, this is mine. You can actually check your own support. No, logs. You can check your logs. InetWiz, one sec. I remember InetWiz. I think I got you yesterday. Yeah, I got you. I got your skin. I'm pretty sure I got your skin yesterday. That's you, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's you. Yeah, that's you. Athene, ain't there missing split function in 21? What do you mean with that? What's the utility of Purpose in Clash of Streamers? You can use Clash of Streamers on Gaming for Good shop and get crazy discount. Actually crazy discount. Getting yourself Purpose through DubiX and then getting deals on G4G is, if it's a big amount, it's almost a no-brainer. Split in blackjack, you mean? Sharkinkyo, the reason why we don't have split in blackjack is because it would have complicated the UI, and we choose to make things very casual friendly. It's like poker, right? When you play poker, it's actually very simple minigame. Like poker here, where is it? You either fold or you go all in, and that's it. That's also not how poker works. But it really, this design makes for very 2-7 all 2-7. Let's go all in, man. 2-7. Let's go. What the fuck? That guy has a flush. You guys know that I didn't have a straight there. Whatever. Fucking hell. Lost. Whatever. No, you either fold or go all in, but you can only fold twice in a row. No, I wouldn't recommend poker at all. Poker is infested with machine learning bots that will just own you really hard. Forget about it. But split in blackjack is such a simple thing, and I've already wasted 2 aces 3 times. Feels bad. Like, the thing is though, don't worry too much. Like, the way the loot works in blackjack, right, is the next 100 chests that you will get are deterministic. That means that no matter what you do, the next 100 rewards will always be the same. But depending on how good you play, they get ordered differently. So if you have a really good game, you will get the better rewards first. If you have a really bad game, you'll get the worst rewards first. But at the end of the day, you have to go to all 100 rewards. So whether you're insanely skilled or insanely shit, the only difference is someone that is insanely skilled will first get the good rewards and then the shitty ones, and someone that is shit will first get the shit rewards and then the good rewards. And the reason why we do that is because we want to give people the feeling that, you know, their skill matters, but at the same time, we don't want it to be a gambling. So that's how we fixed it. If you want to make money, why would they bother with Gubi, Krypton, and all this other stuff? Isn't max return on investment legal buying just buying Purpose and locking it? Honestly, you can make a lot of gains with the game. Like, you can really make a lot of... you can just make a lot of money with the game. I'm not doing it myself, but like, I project myself in my 20-year-old self, right? If I would be introduced in Clash of Streamers, I would be making bank. Like, Purpose is really good to sit on, right? But, you know, you cannot really trade as much. It's a long-term investment. You just put in it and you sit on it. But like, if you trade and, you know, see good deals and buy shit and you're just consumed, right? You can make a lot of money with Clash of Streamers. Will you do any world records with when Diablo comes out? I don't know, man. If you were on second layer already, it'd be so much easier. We will. Is it like a distribution, or is it like linear when it comes to making the skill feel like it matters? Well, what we had is like Ricardo did some simulations, and based on these simulations, we just spread the loot. It's much easier to just run 10,000 blackjack games and then just distribute the loot based on that. It's so sad to see how of a weirdo you became. The fame of a great player turning out to be a big loser. I would have compared with Riker at some point. Too bad you now suck. Simon Saint-André Galarno. Sorry to disappoint you, man. Like, I did my best, but the abyss of being washed up was too strong. Pulled me through it, ripped me apart. So here I am on the bottom of the bottom, man. It's 9:30, so I'm gonna be calling it a day soon. Yeah, I guess nobody here has contacts with Polygon or with Clayton or with Solana, right? No, nobody has any contacts in that regards. What about the penis drama? Yeah, there was just someone spamming penises in our Discord. We're fixing it though. It's just a bit annoying. I don't know why. But hey. I understand you want to eliminate gambling, but what you just said, me not give a fuck about blackjack and poker any longer. Sharinkyo, the thing is though, if you really want to min-max, right? Really min-max like crazy, right? You play games, you really win a lot, and you use that to progress faster. You get me? Because getting the best loot initially can give you a bit of a head start. I let my daughter read Discord, very unfortunate. That's unfortunate, yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, you know, that these things happen. It's really... Yeah, it's just... It's just the internet. HD gaming a lot. Can I speed achievements opening? I have 700 chests. Are you in future mode? Make sure you're not in future mode, yo. That's a lot of chests. Just tap and hold. You will open all chests in like in 5 minutes. If you were going to play this game, no developer, how would you play for max earn? Don't tell me I buy TTT boost. It's not for all people to spend 5,000 every week. No. What I would do if I was Escape Center, just a player, I would definitely... I would be buying the $50 deals every day and grind a lot of sale points, and just buy the exclusive skins with sale points, and sell them on the auction house for more Krypton. Although right now with the voucher, I'm just not so much into it, but maybe the voucher, there might be really nice strats with the voucher. Because this voucher is really OP. It's like if you go here to the TDDT and you want to, you know, like, right now I would only get 8 sale points, but I will see next week how it looks. But yeah. You want to open it, maybe you have more luck. I cannot open your chests, but even if I could, what you're gonna get is already in stone. You can literally preview what you're gonna get. The game is deterministic. The reason why we have that is so there is no gambling. Any update on Max Bulk's deals that aren't showing exclusive pets? Actually, I was told, that's good that you bring it up. I was told that it works. So if it doesn't work, can you give the information maybe to Cassie? There's a small infinite loop with the voucher, but it takes a long time though. What do you mean with infinite loop? Ah. A way where you can get the voucher and then gather cash and then buy the voucher again. Yeah. And you can only do it once, right? Yeah, you can only do it once per account. Yeah. I know about these things. I know about it. I think it's a nice thing. I think it's a nice thing that they devaluate the building skins drastically though. Yeah. It's mainly the last one, right? It's mainly the last one, right? The last one, the one from $80. Yeah. No, what I will do is I will just remove the last. I'll just remove the last Krypton boost. I'll just do that. I'll remove the last Krypton stage boost, which is about 70 or $80. If I remove that one, I really destroy the loop, right? It's true, right, Ramajwano? I think we should just remove the last deal, right? It's just too much value. Because people can buy it with sale points. I'll fix that. I'll make a card for that. This multi-accounting shit is really taking away some nice benefits from players, but hey, it's life. It's gonna get fixed. It's nice that you mentioned these things. I was thinking about it. No, the Krypton stage bush is really strong. You can use sell points on stage boost if you are account level 5 or higher. No, if you already spent 150 sale points, then you can get the Krypton, else you don't. Yeah. Ignoring investors in purpose is Krypton destruction, auction house fees, the main way that purpose price increases? No. No. The main way purpose is increasing right now is by the popularity of the game and us just artificially increasing the buy wall. What I also wanted to say, it would be nice if people sell Dubi to do it on PancakeSwap. I wanted to say that as well. Much better than on DubiX, but yeah. Can you play Clash of Streamers without spending any money? Harry Bean, of course. I would say from my, like World War G, right? You're here, right? World War G, you play AFK Arena, right? Did you play Clash of Streamers or not? I didn't try it. Holy shit. I wanted to ask you, what do you think is the most free-to-play friendly game? AFK Arena or Clash of Streamers? But you didn't play Clash of Streamers, so you don't know. Feels bad. Because I would say AFK Arena before was one of the more free-to-play friendly games, although it's changing now. They become more and more pay-to-win. But I would say Clash of Streamers, when that came out, Clash of Streamers is by far the most free-to-play friendly game out there on mobile. Prestige 69 as free-to-play. That's really nice. That's nice. So F2P COS, what do you think? What do you think about how friendly is Clash of Streamers for free-to-play players? How much user tracking does the game have? What do you mean with user tracking? Everything you do in the game, we know about it. But nothing outside your game, though. We log everything. We basically log everything. We get statistics about everything you do in the game. Why? Not to sell it. We don't sell your data. It does get fed to Facebook, though. You might say, like, why? Because they use queries. Not everything gets fed. Your purchase behavior, retention rates gets fed to Facebook so they can optimize ads, because people that download it through ads, we need to know based on many data points which crowd is better to feed ads so we can reduce the cost for advertisement. And we also internally use analytics to see how long people play, where do they quit, and all that shit. I'm not selling your data. So say, like, do you vow never to sell your data? If we are in China, I think you don't have a choice. You need to give everything to China or you're fucked. So in China, I would say they would just get access to everything, or you can't even launch there. In the rest of the world, if the police comes to us and says this guy is a criminal, we need logs of his chat. I'm not going to go Apple on them and say, like, fuck you guys. If it's an actual investigation, I'd be like, okay. Here are the logs. I mean, if there's a criminal investigation, then I'm not going to go too crazy ethic privacy bullshit. On the other side, on the other hand, if it's corporate, they come and say like, "Oh, we want money, pay money for your logs and data." I wouldn't do it. And if I would do it, I would tell you guys. I would actually come on the stream and say, "Okay, guys, who minds hear me selling your tap data and fab data in the game to the highest bidder?" I mean, I would wonder how much my fab data is worth, but we don't have your fab data unless you're fapping on the anime waifus in the game. If that's the case, then do you have a chance to say no if there's an investigation? You can make a moral stance, but I wouldn't get into that. If there is actually a murder case and they find Clash of Streamers on their phone and they see that the person messaged it, but the history is whatever removed, and they contact us, I mean, we're not gonna go and have a moral stance. Yeah, protecting the fuck that. It's just like, okay, the criminal investigation, whatever. Now, if you tell me like it's Snowden that used it, it's Snowden, and you know the US wants to go after their ass. If we have a legal ground to stand on, I'm not gonna rat out Snowden where he is or whatever. So it's a bit, you know. It's hard to make the choice and be the judge in it, but like I'm just saying, if there is polarization, I mean, it's not like we get contacted every day. It never happened, but I do see it happen in the future, though, that we will get contacted by authorities to get data on players. I'm almost certain of it. And depending on the case, we will comply. Most likely, we will comply unless it's some fucking dystopian or Wales shit that we can make a difference in, then we will make a difference. But if we can't, I'm the last person to die on a hill for nothing. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just being very transparent and honest here, right? Like, selling your data is not worth the profit. It's just not worth it. And our business is not business. Like, our money making is not based on your data. It's based on microtransactions. Facebook needs to sell your data to survive. We don't. So it's just penny on the dollar. So I'm not doing that. I think that's a very thorough answer to your question. Have you ever heard of a warrant canary? It's where they built a statement into the website or EULA saying the FBI has never contacted us regarding player data, and then they delete the statement when it happens. I didn't know about that one. You will absolutely sell data if they offer you enough. Rooster GR. I already told you, Rooster GR, if I end up doing that, for whatever reason, I will tell you first. I will come on the stream and I will say, guys, I'm ratting you guys out for $1 million. You might say like, but why would you come to the stream to say it? At least, you know, I'm transparent about it. I've said a lot more stupid shit on the stream. I'm just transparent. That's just how I roll. I would say when it comes down to selling data, I just it has to be something really sensitive, right? Because the way you tap on the screen, who gives a shit about that? Your chat logs. I mean, that's quite fucking private, right? I wouldn't sell your chat logs. And the reason why I'm saying these things is because I want to be fully honest. Because right now we're already feeding the data to Facebook. We feed the data to Facebook, we feed the data to Firebase, which is Google. We are already feeding people's data. So like me coming here and saying like, yeah, I am a saint, your data is protected, it's bullshit. It's not true. It's like you put the SDK on your app, and that SDK literally feeds the data of players, their purchase behavior, everything, to Google and to Facebook. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but whatever, who gives a shit? I think I can. If I can't, whatever, man. I'm not part of the company anyway. Reese is the company, is the CEO. I'm just some random hobo, so I can say whatever the fuck I want anyway. But yeah, like there's SDK that are already feeding all the data. So like, what am I supposed to say? They don't feed the chat data. So it has to be more sensitive shit than that. Because if you tell me like, if there's a company that comes and says like, oh yeah, do you want to, you know, sell your data that you're already feeding to Facebook to us for $10 million, I'd be dumb to say no, because I'm giving it for free to Facebook. So yeah, there, I've really specified it, localized the thing, because I felt like there's some level of dishonesty in what I say. Now it's fully transparent. So like when it's private stuff, like your chat logs and stuff, I'm not gonna sell that. No fucking way. No, I'm not doing that. It has to be a criminal investigation or something. And even there, like your chat logs for a big part even gets erased on our end. It doesn't just get all indefinitely saved either way. You can opt out from it. Well, opt out, you can delete it. I wonder if we keep it indefinitely. Your chat data. We might. I don't know if we do. But yeah. Can we convert regular DB to PancakeDB without using an exchange? You have to use AnySwap to do that. Does Facebook get data spending behavior of players that did not install through an ad? I think they get everything. There's just an SDK. We don't even know what it does. It's a black box. It's actually quite crazy. Like, why keeping the chat data in the first place if you don't need it? That's why I don't even know if we have it, the chat data. The only reason why I have the chat data is to... I would have to check it, but I'm just thinking if we would have the chat data, it's because we need to show the logs. When you chat right here, you can scroll back, right? I mean, how do you scroll back? You can't do that. Before, also for harassment, let's say there is harassment cases where people say like, oh, this guy insulted me or whatever. If we have no logs, we can't even verify if that's it. Let's say someone threatens you. We need to be able to check that. People also need to be able to go back in their messages, right? If you go to your private messages, you have to scroll back. Well, they get loaded from the server. So if we don't store these messages, you cannot get an overview of your older messages. Has anyone requested their data according to Article 13 GDPR? We've had a few people saying to delete their account. So yeah, like for me, let me put it like this, right? When it comes down to your chat data, we don't have a... The only reason why we would have it, if we have it, it's for user experience. Because we don't give a shit about, you know, a million people talking in Spanish or, you know, or Tagalog or whatever in our game. Like, there is no benefit for us to have it. Do you plan on include games within COS that could really work out the brain? Do you feel the platform can be pretty mind-numbing? I don't get what you mean with that question. No, chat data does not get fed into the Facebook black box. There is no way. But the thing is, though, people can connect their Facebook in our game, right? And I think that does quite some. I'm not sure, though. Yeah. But yeah, like I'm quite, I'm quite I'm really insanely transparent about everything in the game. And I also don't go and make claims that are not true. I just say how things work. It's like actually the entire game and working on the game has given me a very different view on privacy and such. In the past, I always thought like privacy was I never really got it so well. Like Facebook and data and all that shit, I never got it so well. But now, running my own ad campaigns and everything, I just understand how it works. It's just every person has markers. And the more markers you have, the better you can compete with other companies that advertise, because you can use machine learning to reduce to optimize ads shown to these people. And that's it. There is no like crazy conspiracy. Of course, you can use it also to sway politicians, to sway people for during elections and stuff. So, of course, from just a point of view of making making games and stuff, it's different. It's very different than if you start looking at elections and stuff, where it can get more tricky and dangerous. It can become very dystopian quite quick. But yeah, it's like advertisement is extremely rooted in society, and it's already omnipresent, and all this data shit, like it's to just optimize for profit. That's all. There is nothing like, there is no other reason. And in that regards, right, as crazy as it sounds, I know Facebook mentioned this, right? And I'm really honest, 5 years ago, I would say like, fuck you. But now it's true. Like when Apple came with their privacy shit, right? Facebook came out with a statement saying it's bad for small businesses and it will, run small businesses into the ground. When I would see that 5 years ago, I would say, fuck you, man. You fucking coming here saying that shit? Are you crazy? Who is going to believe that shit? But it's true. It's like what Apple did made advertisement just a lot more expensive, and a lot of businesses just live from cruising under their advertisement budget. The moment it becomes more expensive, they're done. It's literally something we experienced ourselves. If we couldn't advertise the way we advertise right now on Facebook, we would be done. And it's the same applies to Google. If we wouldn't be able to use the current pricing for Google or Facebook or whatever, our numbers would be 100 times worse. It's very crazy. And I know you would get lynched for even mentioning this on the internet. If I would say this on Reddit, people would go like, man, this guy, but it's just, I mean, I'm just looking at from the other side, and it's actually surprisingly, Facebook advertisement is insanely beneficial for companies. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It's the difference between succeeding or failing. man, I would like tell me I would never even think I would be able to say something like this, because I would just think it's not true. I would think, no, that's not true. Advertisement is everything. It's fucking everything in the mobile scene. You live or you die with advertisement, and it's that simple. And finding the best advertisement networks is the difference between blowing up or just not making a penny. I wonder if you guys get what I mean with everything. Because I know it sounds very controversial, but you guys get it, right? Yeah. World War G, I don't care about data being sold for bullshit projects. I care about being used for political reasons, propaganda like Cambridge Analytica. I completely agree with you. And that's why I have a bit of a double feeling about it. Because when it's about companies and businesses, I couldn't care less. But politics, it's a very different story. If a right-wing party can really, you know, gain power and do some fascist fucking discriminatory laws that really, you know, put people in some fucking concentration camps, I'm never gonna stand next to it and go like, that was really great. That was, you know, it's just free market. No, man. I'd be fighting against that. But when it's about people downloading your gacha game instead of someone else's gacha game, like, it's too hard for me to go like, hey, that's a problem. But I agree. Like, it's when it's being used as a political weapon that it becomes very scary. And the problem is that these are two hands on the same belly. The politician bullshit and the company stuff. Like, you cannot separate them because the data points can be used for both. Yeah. What age groups are you targeting on Facebook? Facebook does all the targeting for us. But it's quite interesting. What I'm explaining you guys all now, this is all new knowledge I've acquired the past half year. I didn't know this shit. And I'm also really honest about it. When you really dig into certain things, things become very... Yeah, it's just money. Same with politics, it's just money. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, I gotta go. Informing you guys about some politics shit. Well, people just want to see me play some video games. I know that when I just play the game and do challenges and stuff, people like that more, a lot more. But hey, maybe I should start doing that. 'Cause talking about all this politics and stuff, people just get bored. People can apply if they're interested, and yeah, if you want to get yourself that purpose, here is the link. It's all 18 plus, the targeting. It's all 18 plus. Either way. Twitch. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep it up. And peace out.